Morning. How's it hanging? Hello,
Hi.
mate. So we've come out for a bit of a fish. It's a little bit nippy, but we have a little problem. If I turn you around this way, there's no water in the canal. What are we going to do now? We've had to rethink our plans, but I'll show you a few bits that we've found already. There's a boat fender, so we're going to have that out. We've found a couple of bits of pole. Where did they go? We did see them. Oh, just over there. There's a couple of bits of pole just in there. But other than that, it is quite clean. So we're going to get these few bits out, and then we'll just have to work out what we're doing next. Because this isn't ideal, is it really? This isn't fishing heaven.
No.
Okay, well...
At least it gives you the makeup.
Yeah, at least you can see the bottom of the canal one. You know what? I've seen them empty out canals on YouTube, but I've never actually seen one in person. So this is new to me. It goes all the way out there. Look, it's totally empty. It's only a little dribble. Wow. Okay. Right, well, we'll get these few bits out and then we'll see what we're doing. So we think there's a couple of poles just down there. But we'll have to...
Well, we did.
Oh, well, we've got something. Bit of scrap.
Scrap. Put in the bucket.
Where are we talking? Oh, that bit there. Okay. So just
Oh, I can go hit it.
bingo.
Oh. Oh.
We got. Oh.
There's an old speaker.
Oh well.
There's a bit of metal. Can lid. Nail.
Well, if nothing else, we've got a bit of rubbish out.
Surely to goodness that's a piece of pipe.
I can't even see it now. Where's it gone? You've messed up all the water.
Yeah, I know.
We don't even know where we're aiming it now.
I think it's down there.
Oh. Was it? Oh no.
Unless it was a piece of wood.
Confused. I am.
Well, let's do it.
Getting out a boat fender, but it might take a few shots because the actual fender is rubber and there's only a washer or two on the end, so
We might have to go and get the grapple.
it might be, yeah. Ah, good point. I didn't think we was going to need a grapple, but we might actually need to. Oh, we'll let you know if we're being successful.
Yeah.
So that was a lump of wood, so that ain't coming out. So
We're going to go for the fender with a grapple.
yeah, we're going to go and get the grappler so we can get the fender out. He's having a little dabble just there where there is a little bit of water, but that's just depressing, that is. Look at all that, no water. Oh. What do you reckon, guys? We'll have more luck fishing here in a puddle. Oh well, let's go and get that boat fender. That came up on the grapple. It's an old bottle and it's got a vulcanite stopper in it. That's old. Wow. That's crazy. Some of the things we're finding in an empty canal. That's weird. So he's trying to get this boat fender up. I've got the grapple now. Oops. Let's see if we can...
Oh.
Well, it might take a few goes, but we don't give up. So we'll let you know how we get on. So, the fender. We didn't film it because the phone was in my pocket, but I just went down the side there, and I went down the side there, and I stepped on these bricks, and I went and got it. So, there was one over there, and there was one over there, but there was also one there. So we managed to get 3 of them for the price of 2. Nice one. What are they doing here? They're doing they're hedge making, aren't they?
Yeah, the hedge laying.
Okay.
And what they've done, all over the far side, you can see what they've cut out.
Yeah.
And then they use the axe, bend it over, and then put stakes in here.
Yeah.
Whereby that weaves the fence in.
Yeah.
And then given time, the sap will still rise.
Oh, so they haven't killed it off by doing that?
Not killed. It will still grow.
Okay.
And then the shoots will come out of here.
Oh, okay.
And then, as you can see where the thorns are here,
yeah,
you'll get new growth coming up to really make the hedge
oh wow,
thick up.
So that's like an old medieval art, that, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Even Prince Charles, who's now the king, he likes doing it.
Oh wow, so yeah, so they're cutting it, but not cutting it off.
They call it cutting and layering.
Cutting and layering.
And
so they're actually making the hedge out of the trees.
They put these stakes in,
yeah,
to weave it in and out to support it.
Oh wow, cool. We're getting some history here.
And over time, of course, it starts to grow out, and then they have to do it all over again after a period of time.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, there you go. That's where it was done quite a few years ago. You see all the moss on there, and you can see that's growing into the hedge. So that's what Ray was telling us about a minute ago, but that was done years ago. Wow. Yeah. That's an old hedge, and up there's the new hedge. I found something. There's a little red thing just there. It looks right out of place, so I'm going to go and get that. I'm back in a minute, Ray. I'm going to go find out what that is, because it looks like it shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Mission successful. Now it's only half a plant pot, nothing too exciting, but you know what? It shouldn't have been there, and it ain't now. It's cool. I just found something weird stashed in a tree. Hey Ray, I found something weird.
What you got?
I don't know, I ain't pulled it out yet. Just looks like a load of rope at the moment, but there's a brick in there, so I reckon that's something to do with it. There's,
oh, we've got some rope.
oh, I don't know if it's attached. Yeah, it's attached.
Yeah.
It's attached to a brick. There's something else in there as well. What's that? Oh, another brick tied to something.
I wonder whether they're dropping the brick in and towing it along because it's got a net and fishing.
Oh, that might be it. But it ain't no good there because that's plastic rope and it'll deteriorate. So I'm having that. That's going in the bin. Well, unless we can use it again. Wow, that's weird.
You've got a separate piece of rope.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got 2 pieces of rope. Let's undo one.
I'm trying to work out whether they were going to come back for it or whether they just dumped it and can't be bothered to put it in the
It
bin.
looks like table tennis netting.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow, that's weird. You got another one there. Well, that's interesting. You don't see them every day.
No, they used to have these down
Yeah.
because it was getting the animals and machinery from the field behind
Oh yeah, you got a gate over there.
and going through the gate there into the next field,
Yeah.
going across the towpath of the canal.
Ah. So there would have been animals in that field,
Yep,
and they would have put the bridge down to get them over
yep,
to go into that field,
yep.
so it can eat the pasture or whatever.
Or if they want to do any sowing or crop.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, this one's not in use because it's been nailed down.
Yeah.
But I've seen a couple that are still in use.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Well, not only have we got an empty canal, we've got an empty lock. I have never actually seen the bottom of a lock. So, if I zoom in, you can actually see the brickwork going along the bottom. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's much in there to get out. I don't see much rubbish. But this is fascinating. Wow. Oh, there's a hole there. What's that for?
Oh, that's where the water comes in
Right.
when they open that side of the lock.
Oh, I see. When they paddle it up.
Oh, the water comes down through underground and comes out of that hole there that brings the water up.
Oh, I see. Okay. So there's going to be another hole there,
And there's
the
one,
other side of the
yeah,
gate. Okay.
which we can see a bit further down the lock.
All right. Well, if we go down to this bit, because actually, not seeing I've never seen the bottom of these gates before.
This is the hole where the water.
Oh, there's another one down there.
There's another one down there,
Okay.
but actually on this one, the paddle is at the bottom of the lock gate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And would you believe Shropshire Dippers pulled out the bar that connected the actual paddle right up before the teeth of the...
Oh. Okay. This is awesome. I've never actually seen the bottom of these locks.
And this was the other side.
Oh, there's another one there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Should we just go around that side of the door and show them what's on that bit? Have you seen that side of the door? Now we need to see this side of the door. Okay, so we've got to be really careful here because... Oh look, it's open one side. Okay. So that's from the other side. Wow. So that says 2007. So that's when that lock gate was made. But the actual lock
Replaced.
itself... Oh, replaced, yeah. So the actual lock itself was built in 1919.
Just after the first, I think just after the First World War.
Yeah, 1 year after. And then I did see on the lock further down that it said 1896.
Yeah.
So that one was built before this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure that's a pen of some sort. It should be in there. So we're going to try and get it out. Oh, oh, oh. It might not be magnetic. It doesn't look like it's magnetic. It didn't react to the magnet at all. Yeah. Oh well. Looks like that ain't coming out today. So we're in this empty lock again. We're trying to get a fender. Oh, you got something on there? What's that? Oh, I can see what it is. Oh, you got a spanner.
At the bolt.
Hey, keep the bolt. Yay, spanner. Nice one. See, there's definitely stuff in locks, even empty ones. But we're after a fender. There's a fender in there. Can't see it now. Whoa.
It's a drone.
It's a drone. Oh, mate, look at that. I found another drone out of water. That's pretty cool. Oh, wicked. See that? Happy face. Let me show you what I found. Wow. That was in the bottom of an empty lock. Wow, look at that. And it's, as far as I can tell, it's all in one piece. It's got a camera on it. I might be able to clean that up and use it. Wow. Missing a battery, but I'm sure I can find one of them. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. I don't know what name it's got on that. I don't know. I'll have to have a look when I get home. That is awesome. I found another drone. I can't believe we found a drone in an empty lock. That's a bit weird. Yeah. I got me a drone. Oh, that's very good. Oh, there you go. Oh. Right. I've got to admit, today's going a little bit weird. So, we found a drone and stuff like that. I've had a really enjoyable day. Going in the canal, getting the fenders out and finding a drone and all that. And spending the day with Ray. It's been really, really fun. But it's been weird because we ain't finding anything. We just moved to this place and it's a bit cleaned. So we might be moving just a little bit further down there and see what happens. But you never know, you don't get loads of stuff out every time you go. It's just the roll of the dice, isn't it? The way the cookie crumbles. But it's a nice day out and I'm enjoying myself. That's what counts. So we've managed to find another place, just a little bit further up, because we was fishing just down there, and that's where I was moaning that we didn't find anything. So we've come up this bit, and we found a few bits, but a little bit more exciting. So let's go over and see what Ray's got. What you found, mate?
Oh.
Since we've been here?
Since I've been here. Right, well, we can always do this, can't we? I got a penny.
Penny, we got a penny. We got a penny, 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 penny. Yeah, we finally found a penny.
Then we thought this was just a bit of tube.
Well, it looks like it, didn't
But
it?
I think it's double skinned. It could well be a chimney.
Oh, I think that is, yeah.
Off an arrowboat.
It's quite a cheap one. It's not the one with the brass bits on it.
And then...
Okay. Oh, haven't you had enough fenders out?
No, I thought I wanted another one.
Just another one, yeah?
Another one to add to the collection.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
And then we got a twist, well,
oh, you got
HS
A little drill bit.
A little drill bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice
There you
one.
are.
Oh, cool. So I found a few bits just over here, and I've got a trowel for pointing the brickwork just there, and I've got a knife, and I've got a D-shackle. I've got bits of cans. That's a massive mooring spike. I've not seen them quite that long and thin before. That's some massive great big wheel off of something. It's heavy. And then we've got this thing as well. That is mad heavy. Look at that. Well, Mr. Info over there says it's from a lathe. Maybe, I don't know, I'll take his word for it. But you'd never guess what I found over here. Look at what I've got on my magnet. Look at that. Whoa. Mental knife. I'm sure I've got to hand this in. I am not going to be allowed to keep that. Wow. How crazy is that, guys? Whoa. It's got a name on it. What does that name say? I can't quite read that. It's not going into focus. Let me have a quick look. It says Anglo Arms. Wow. That's amazing. What's that, a Rambo knife? Cool. And then I've got a few other bits on here. That's some sort of, I don't know, hub or flywheel or something. With a little bit of rope on it. I don't know. But I better clean my magnet off. But that is just amazing. Wow. We should have come here first. So we pulled out a few more bits. We got a bit of a vice. Big old bit of pole there. A few bits of rods. And we've got a phone. And we've got a big N. That's awesome. So I'm now looking for the ooohhpton. So Ray's had a phone out. That's pretty battered, but still, we've had a phone. And on my last pull, I had a shotgun cartridge. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. So yeah, we're a bit feeling it now. We haven't found a lot of stuff, but we found quite a few good bits. Nice. Well, we're packing up the car, and look what I find on the floor. So we've been combing the canal for them things. Combing the canal. Well, this turned out to be a DJI FPV. So these things are expensive, crazy expensive. Awesome piece of kit. It's got the cameras on there. That might fly again. We don't know yet, but it is an expensive one. Nice find, guys. This here is drone footage from the SD card from inside the drone. I've included this footage in the hope that the owner of the drone recognises the footage, and by all means get hold of me. Hopefully we can return it. There's some stunning footage here. We have been on a site called Reunite Drone. So what happens is you register your drone with the CAA and they give you an OP number. You then stick this number on your drone and it gets found. Then you can use the OP number to reunite the drone with its owner. Unfortunately, this drone did not have an OP number on it. This is where we found the drone, in this area here. As you can see, it's a series of locks. Just down here was where we found it. This lock was exactly where it dropped in. It's only been in there a couple of months, so hopefully we can get it back to the owner. Well, hello guys, that's another day done. We're all packed up, ready to go. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not so bad. Better than what we thought.
Oh, that was a crazy day, wasn't it? I really enjoyed myself today.
We did magnet fishing without water.
Oh yeah. Well, we turned up to an empty canal and thought that was it for the day. So yeah, we had a bit of fun there. Found some fenders and a drone out of an empty lock. Wow, that was fun as a day that was. And then we moved up this way. And then we find a shotgun cartridge, the letter N. So now I'm looking for the rest of the Northampton.
Got a long way to go.
Yep. And then we find a Rambo knife and a shotgun cartridge. Naughty. So yeah, we've had a brilliant day. Thanks for getting us out again, mate. It's just been amazing.
Yeah.
A little bit nippy, but you know what? No water, but we made it work. I didn't bother with a head cam. I didn't think it was worth it, and then I didn't even bother with the tripod. So, hope you liked the video. Thanks for joining. See you on the next adventure. Morning. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love these. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps us get out there. Thanks for watching. Ding ding.